Hey kids, it's Dad. Welcome to the Gaming with Dad show. Today we are looking at Crypt Stalker, the extended edition for the Nintendo Switch. It is presently on sale for $199, normally $6.19. And it is one of those games that Red Deer has decided to push out 4 different versions of. So if this looks interesting to you, make sure you get the extended edition because that's the one that's on sale through 7/27. So, protect your world from demons as one of the legendary Crypt Stalkers. Crypt Stalker is an 8-bit retro-styled arcade game. Take on the role of Gladys, one of the descendants of the world's defenders, and stop the demons before they unleash hell on the planet. Explore and defend diverse locations such as pyramids, a lake of fire, or overgrown ruins from unearthly creatures. Are the ruins from unearthly creatures, or are you defending the world against unearthly creatures? I'm pretty certain I know what the answer to that is. So, yes, originally released July 6, 2024, single system arcade platformer fighting adventure, published by Red Deer Games. I've taken some flack because I think I've given them developer credit on a few things in some of my emails. They are the publisher, just like LJN didn't develop most of those crap movie tie-ins for the NES. Red Deer doesn't develop these games, they do publish them, giving them the ability to determine how it is released, how many versions there are, and even what to release. So yes, they did not develop this game, and just like they don't develop anything, they are a publisher. But they have a pretty good track record of picking good, solid releases. It's rated T for teen, supports all 3 play modes, and it's in English. That's it. As you can see, this is Wish.com Castlevania. That's not to say it isn't a good value. It's just not quite Castlevania. And as we get into the actual review portion of this video, we are going to talk about graphics. Now, there are 2 different modes that you can play here. We are presently playing console mode. There is a handheld mode that applies a Game Boy filter to everything, changes a few of the icons, changes some of the collectibles into handheld versions of the game. I actually hate to say it, I think I prefer the Game Boy aesthetic of this game than the console version. Oh look, a wall turkey. Tell me again this isn't Castlevania. But there are other things in here. You can turn off sprite flicker, you can turn off all kinds of there's a lot to like graphically here, but I went back and looked at the original Castlevania, and while the section of the game that we are in right now is bright and colorful, it does get murky later on and kind of loses the game. And while it is a well done 8-bit style game, I'm not overly impressed with the graphics. And I hate to say that, because I do like what they've done here. It is a well created game. But I'm stuck giving graphics a 15. They are simply non-offensive. We see this done better in other games. There are other Castlevania-esque games out there that you can play. So yeah, it gets a 15. Sound-wise, it's good. I mean, yeah, you You get background diegetic sounds of death and destruction, but altogether, the music is non-offensive in the background as well. Look, there's the first of the monsters, the bosses. Tell me this isn't Frankenstein. I'm giving sound a 16. It's good, just not great. Controls, likewise, they get the job done. It's a little strange to change your top special weapon selection using X, but outside of that, I mean, they're responsive, they're good. Controls get a 16 as well. We're sitting at a total of 47 right now. Gameplay overall is really where this shines. The gameplay is very reminiscent of Castlevania. It succeeds in making you not instantly want to go back and play the original Castlevania, even though that's a trap that a lot of these discounted versions of classic retro games makes you want to do. I love it. It's challenging. There's enough variety in it and the exploration and everything. It is really a good, Jesus. It's a good game. It gets an 18. We're sitting at a score of 65 right now. Now, when we talk overall value, and I'm going to dock points because of how easy it is to buy the wrong version of this game. That said, there are extra missions, extra challenges in the extended edition. I guess. I can't confirm. I haven't bought the other versions. I'm just going to believe them. And cheap death. So, I am giving Crypt Stalkers a value of 15. It's not offensive, but due to the confusion, it's just... I hate when publishers do that. And it's the new Coke philosophy of, if we release 4 versions of the same product, we'll increase our sales because we have more shelf space. No, there's no shelf space. It's a digital marketplace. Stop doing it. Had you just released Crypt Stalkers and then released like the extended edition or definitive edition with all of the extra content, you have the base at a lower price, you have the extended or a way to upgrade, you're going to consolidate your sales into a single product. Do it that way. So, yes, value is a 15. That does give us a score of 80 overall. It's a solid B. It is brought down mainly because it just frustrates me when... And I'm going to die there. It just frustrates me when they create this confusing Microsoft-esque pyramid scheme of versions in some attempt to get more money out of people or whatever. I don't understand the marketing of it. That's not my strong point. Well, have yourself a good one. I would say this is a solid pickup, especially at that sale price of $1.99. Bye-bye. Comment, all that wonderful stuff for the algorithm, and be good people.